Hello, everyone, and anyone who ever sees this, and welcome back for the first time, technically. Minecraft. What are we doing? Nothing. What is this stream for? Also nothing. The chances of someone seeing this, not likely. But hey, there's like one or two people out there. And that's enough for me, man. So, I am here to do Minecrafty things. What is my plans? What is going on? Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I won't. We will see. I am thinking about it. And that's why this entire stream is just thinking. Hey, got him. Where the flip? What is this? Why is this so barren and boring? Ugh. Spawn is not good today. Spawn is not having a fun time. Crazy. Fellas, what am I here to talk about? I'm here to address some things, I guess. I don't know. But we'll get into that later. Because right now we're just having a jolly old time. Why is it so big? Why is there no other biomes? Why is it just snow? What? What? Yo. Okay. You might have noticed. Actually, you probably didn't notice. Actually, most of you probably didn't notice. I don't think there's anything to notice to begin with. So let me just give you some background on what's going on and why I'm so inconsistent and everything at the moment. It's mostly just personal reasons and issues, but I guess I'll get into some of the basic, more, I guess, explainable reasons on why. So, recently, there's been technology issues around, so that's one thing. It's not to do with the uploads themselves and what's going on with the streams. That's mostly why I don't play one game anymore. It's just a big thing. So, in Minecraft at the moment, my issue is I've recently lost access to my Microsoft account. So I'm currently playing on a Sony account that I have. Obviously, I've been playing on a PlayStation this entire time. Nothing has changed physically other than the fact that I no longer have tons of my purchases and all of my progress basically has been wiped. So now I'm stuck with like 5 free skin packs and like the basics. So that's kind of why I've lost interest in Minecraft, along with the fact that it's not as interesting anymore, you know? If you play Minecraft for almost 3,000 hours like I have, you start to just get bored with the game. Which is truly a shame, because I must admit Minecraft is one of the greatest games I've ever played, if not the best. It has nearly endless possibilities, and even to this day, the community is going strong. It has a lot of diverse player base. You know, it's a great game that can be experienced and, like, explored by many different cultures and everything. It's a diverse, unique experience, and there's no games that have ever been able to successfully recreate the feeling of Minecraft, at least in my opinion. Now, here's the thing, right? Why am I telling you this? Why am I expressing my opinions about these games? What is going on? I'm not a very big creator. In fact, I have, like, 1 subscriber. I don't know. I don't check. I don't have a way to check at this point. It's kind of sad. So yeah, technical difficulties with almost everything and the channel, and it's just very bad all around, to say the least. So that's the number one reason, mostly, is that I've had technical difficulties with almost everything at the moment. And the reason I lost my Microsoft account is the same reason that this channel is bound to die soon, like permanently. And that's I've lost a really old Gmail or email account, whatever. And this email account basically had like all my stuff on it. And seeing as I don't have any devices with that email that can receive emails and stuff, and seeing as I don't have the password, no way to sign in, no way to basically access that email ever again. That email was linked to my Epic Games account, my Microsoft account, my YouTube account, everything. So I do have another YouTube account. I don't know if I'm going to be using that one, though. So basically, eventually, when they, because of inactivity, of course, they're going to delete that email eventually. I don't know when. Could be 4 years from now. Could be tomorrow. But it's bound to get deleted or just abandoned, along with eventually being signed out via technical issues, accidents, whatever. Just like my Microsoft account recently has done that when I uninstalled and reinstalled the game due to some bugs. It was, yeah, not fun. So anyways, gonna end that yap session with a RIP Big L skill issue, you know. In short, my YouTube channel is going out of style, you know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna last very long. So I am going to have to migrate to a new channel, going to have a new everything set up, and I'm going to try to make a decent upload schedule. Okay, that's a cross. What the actual flip? Let me just, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, back to what I was doing. So, as I was saying, mostly technical issues, idiot moves on my part in the past and recently, and just overall boredom with online games is making this channel extremely, extremely bad. Like, I'm not able to upload normal videos due to the same reason. I have no other devices with that email, so I can't even sign into YouTube other than on my PlayStation. And if you didn't know, on your PlayStation, you can't upload normal videos without doing a whole lot of things. I've tried it. It's very complicated compared to just broadcasting what's going on. I feel it's easier to broadcast things in streams. So I've been doing that. I'm thinking I'm going to change it up really soon, probably. Maybe later on, could take months, I don't know. But this channel will have like one final upload eventually. Don't expect this to be the last upload before that. There's going to be more streams in the future. I can guarantee at least one. I'm not sure how many. They're not going to be fun. They're not going to be interesting. I'm a very boring person. But when this does happen, you will see the same person, me, the skin. Pretty much everything will be the same, except, hopefully, if it all works out, I will have a new account, and I will make an upload basically saying, hey, if you are interested in finding my new one, and I'll just give you my information. Like, I'll give you the YouTube account that I'm using. So basically, I'm switching accounts eventually in the future. So, long story short, to summarize all the problems and stuff I'm thinking about in this stream, I'm having a lot of technical issues due to past mistakes that I cannot undo or fix, which is going to lead to the downfall of this channel anyway. The fact that I'm losing interest in games in general, and the fact that my YouTube channel is also linked to my Microsoft account and all that stuff that I no longer have access to. All in all, several reasons that I've just listed. I mean, they're all kind of one big reason, but this is why in the future this account will be ending. Now, I don't know if anyone is going to ever see this or any of the other videos on this channel, but if you do check and it's not unlisted or whatever the flip is happening with my channel, I don't even know what videos are uploaded and what videos aren't anymore, so I don't even know if this is an upload, okay? I don't know. If you see this, good for you. If you don't, well, shame on me. Anywho, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to end the whole thing very soon, and I know it's kind of sad. I guess not really. No one really cares. So, I'm just giving you an update because I feel like those who actually were here or cared enough to actually be here, you know, those who cared enough to watch the channel actually deserve an explanation on why I'm just gone. Even though I know that no one will care, and no one knows, and no one will ever probably know, I feel like they deserve an explanation on my online presence and what's going on. So, with that, soon, maybe not so soon, I will be making a new channel, a whole bunch of new videos. I can't promise daily uploads, I can't promise one game, I can't promise series, because again, games get boring for me. I'm very impatient and dumb. I'm not the greatest person. But yeah, so this is just a quick update on what's going on. I'm gonna be quiet now and you can get this gameplay while I think of more excuses. I'm just kidding. Anyway, there are several reasons why things happen. And sad to say that this is going to be the end of the first ever YouTube channel I've really had. I'm going to have a new one, don't worry. It's not going to have all these old videos, which is a sad shame, but it's fine. This channel wasn't very big, and honestly, I don't even think I have that many subscribers, and if I do, I had no idea, so thank you for being here. Oh, I'm dead, and I'm back here. Wow, that is the most depressing. Is that a full gold skeleton? Oh my God. So yes, it is indeed a very sad day. I should not have put it on hard mode, dude. But other than that, what else am I thinking about? Other than this information that I've relayed. I guess I'm going to talk about the gaming situation more, because I haven't really elaborated on that much, compared to the email issue I'm having and all this other stuff that really is boring, and to be fair, it's all my fault for being an idiot. I don't really want to give in to the reasons why, or what I'm talking about that. But just know that I'm a moron. So yeah, don't worry about that stuff. So, what am I talking about, fellas? Well, the reason I'm not playing any specific games and I'm not making decent uploads anymore is pretty simple, really. And it's mostly because I just don't have the energy or, like, the fun in doing it, you know? I'm looking for the right game to make an actual series on, and then once I get used to actually playing one game for a long period of time, I can start making actual series on other games that I used to enjoy, like Minecraft, which currently I don't really enjoy it as much. Which I know, it's a shame. I have over 3,000 hours pretty much on this game. In total, it's a real shame, really, that I just don't have the same energy for anything anymore. I just don't see the wonder in games, you know? And, you know, back in the day, there used to be lots of different games you could just hop on every Saturday and boom, there'd be tons of new games out every month. Like, all these small developers were making stuff. Everything was pretty great, but then, of course, Epic Games unveiling Fortnite and Roblox getting to its popularity. Minecraft is another one. Those three big communities, along with others like COD and other games, all took into most of people's likings. You know, almost every person I know has heard of those games and plays them. Now, the sad part about this, however, is even though these are all decent games and they have a lot of opportunities for almost unlimited encounters and different things, is eventually you come to the conclusion that eventually you're going to get bored because it's always the same stuff, right? In Minecraft, you got a giant box of blocks with lots of things, right? And you can do whatever you want, build whatever you want, hang out with whoever in whatever world. But the sad truth is, eventually you get tired of punching wood, and that's when it all comes down to just being all sad and depressed about it. Again, I'm not just talking about getting burnout and being tired of playing the same games. It's mostly because there's no longer any other games to play. See, big gaming corporations that own multiple games already make tons of money on them, and the income never stops because of in-game promotions and paid DLC, other things. So these big corporations have a monopoly over entertainment, really. The issue with why this ties back into what I'm talking about is Minecraft, other games are all killing small games. There are almost no small new games that are actually decent anymore, because with all these ginormous games with tons of DLC, extra content, different stories, more than enough stuff, you end up finding out pretty quick that the bar is set too high. In the old days, like the original, like 2010s, there would be like a game every month, like a new game. You'd be hearing about a game on YouTube every month. There would be indie games, just in general new games from even like big corporations. But now almost every decent gaming company has one game they pump all their money into, and everything else is kind of just left in the dust. So big corporations just don't make any smaller or newer games anymore. They're just pumping into their old ones. So there's no new ideas coming from any company with enough money to make them. And then all the small indie developers don't make enough money on their small games sheerly because of how big these other games are. It's a real shame, in my opinion, that there's nothing new to play. But sadly, with the sad truth about this is, with all these small games that have disappeared over the years, and there's no more new, like, exciting games with new concepts, because at this point, all the new ideas are not funded. There's nothing to do. So basically what I'm saying is the gaming industry is now limited to multiplayer games like Fortnite and Roblox, along with single player or multiplayer games like Minecraft and etc. And yeah, so the options for things to play are now limited, which makes everyone who actually plays these games also limited, you know? So whereas content for video games used to be very diverse and unique, now there is not very many games, which also means there's not very many creators on anything else because there's not anything else to do. So we're all basically stuck watching the same stuff, you know, Minecraft and all these other things. And the problem is with YouTube, right, is with that, there's already a monopoly on giant videos and big games and basically YouTubers all in general. There's already a set number at the very top of the list, and there's no real way to climb that list anymore, seeing as there's less opportunities for videos that are actually unique. And with famous YouTubers in almost every platform now making their own stuff and doing all these big stunts, like for instance, Dream and other Minecraft YouTubers making their own servers and with their new gimmicks and such, like the QSMP and such, etc. Along with Mr. Beast's videos and similar content to that, there's not much to do in terms of that because everyone has already had those ideas, right? So almost every idea that's still possible to make for YouTubers has already been done and is basically the entire franchise for one YouTuber. So what I mean by this is you can't go doing anything like creating your own server with a health gimmick anymore, because that would be copying the Lifesteal SMP and its creator, along with Parrot and all those other YouTubers who play on that server. PvP on Minecraft, for instance, is now basically, well, you can't do that anymore. That's not your thing. Basically, every single gimmick you can think of has already been done. So anything that makes your videos interesting has already been done by someone else. And if you're big enough to be recognized as a YouTuber and all of your videos have that same unique gimmick that you came up with, you'll find out soon enough that a bigger YouTuber does it, and well, then eventually they'll just give you backlash for that. So there's no ideas left to do unless you're really creative and lucky. There's no new games to play. There's not much to do to get noticed in today's community. And it bothers me about this. Like, I'm very sad about it. It's taken the fun out of being able to do whatever. Because you used to be able to make a normal survival series on Minecraft, for instance, and, well, no one would really bother you. You might get a few views, like 16, 20. If you're a bigger creator, you might get lots more than that. But what you come to realize in today's, like the modern era of social media and such, is that, again, I'm using Minecraft as an example, there are mods, DLCs, bigger creators, all those newer ideas that have been basically patented at this point, where you can't do anything unique because everything's already been done. The vanilla game that you have access to and all those gimmicks are now boring. They're unoriginal. There's nothing to do with that. So with all this information, what I'm basically trying to say, in short, there's nothing new or original to do that's actually eye-catching anymore. And if there is, all the big YouTubers are already on it, and you have no chance. As a small creator with, like, no subscribers, no nothing, I personally have no way of becoming or having anything interesting. So, playing survival games like Minecraft or whatever, especially year-old game, like years and years old games, in hopes that, games that I actually used to enjoy might still have attention, it's just not going to work. And seeing as there's no new games that catch my interest, and all the old games that I actually enjoy playing are pretty much bombing. Like, there's no way anyone watches that because it's so old. For instance, Stranded Deep, Subnautica, all these decent games are all, well, they're all gone. No one makes videos on them anymore. And if they do, they're not very good, or even the high-quality ones are kind of left in the dust. There's no decent stuff, and I'm not saying that there's zero new games or decent content on old games. There is, it's just not widely known or spread enough to be, like, hype,
Why am I yapping so much? Simple, really. It's because I can, and it's because I wanted to express my opinion on this matter. There's lots of different things going on in today's community, like the community in every game I play. And I've noticed that most of the time, there's nothing to do. I've lost interest in doing anything because there's nothing left that's actually interesting. I am just repeating myself with different words. I don't know what else to tell you. There's no real reason other than the fact that everything seems boring to me now. I'm just not really able to express any real reasons other than what I've already said. To summarize everything that I've said in this past stream into like one clip, one snippet, so far anyway, is basically this channel is doomed because of my own mistakes and such, and I have to, basically, my email's gone, so I have to make a new channel eventually when I do come to terms with that. Yeah, so there's that, and then if you want my gaming opinions, there's no new games to play because of all the bigger games, and there's nothing else to do. All the big YouTubers have all the cool gimmicks for games that I still play, like Minecraft, for instance. So there's not much to do that a solo person can do on their own anymore. So in the the most basic, plain vanilla form I can put this out is there's nothing left. Videos on Minecraft are being scripted and written out as storylines at this point. There's no original Minecraft content that hasn't been scripted or straight up just harvested from another person's brain, bro. Like, for instance, the Lifesteal SMP, that's like at least 40% scripted. At least 40% scripted. There's no way. I know that's a unpopular opinion, saying that, like, oh, every server, every multiplayer game is scripted, but there is proof of this. Like, most server, not specifically Lifesteal, but almost every Minecraft server that has a lot of shocking scenarios and all this, it's mostly scripted or just used for content. And I feel like SMPs are no longer SMPs anymore. Survival multiplayer has gone from peaceful, like, hanging out with friends on a vanilla world to mods, add-ons, gimmicks, and other such with wars and basically just no one taking their time to do things anymore. And I want to bring that back. I want to bring back the hanging out with several people on a server and going through the stages of the game very slowly for content. For instance, having Iron for like almost 20 episodes before going to Diamond, before going to the end and fighting the Ender Dragon, and basically just celebrating and having fun. That is what I want to do. I want to bring back a Minecraft server, and I'm thinking about doing that on my new channel. That's how I'm going to start the channel, with a new series, and it's going to be very interesting because I'm not going to give up on it. I might take a long time to upload videos, okay? I might. Okay? That is a high likelihood, a very large possibility, is that I will take a very long time to upload the series. But I might do a survival multiplayer series or a normal survival series by myself for a long period of time. Now, I've told you about my technical issues, the reason that this channel is going to be eventually migrated to a new one. What's going on with my Minecraft, like what's going on with all my games and why I keep making like 1 or 2 episodes on new games, saying it'll be a series and then kind of giving up. It's because I'm suffering from the equivalent of burnout, but with a lot of like it's like forced burnout because I don't have enough stuff to like do these things anymore. I don't have I have no energy, so I'm suffering from like normal burnout. I have no good ideas, no nothing, no energy, no fun in what I do anymore. Along with the fact that boredom boredom exists. That's a really good one. And the reason that I said forced burnout is because the reason I'm so bored and have nothing to do is because there's nothing to do. There are no new games that I can make series on that I'll actually like catch up on. Like there's no new ideas and there's no room for anything on YouTube or Twitch because all of these big creators already exist and that takes up your whole feed. Now, I'm not hating on them. I'm not hating on the algorithm. I know how it works. The bigger the creator, the more likely you'll see them. However, as a small content creator, it's a real shame. I know it doesn't matter. I know my opinion doesn't make any sense, and quite frankly, I'm not cultured on this this matter. So it's not really whatever. So I'm gonna make a new channel. I'm gonna most likely rebrand a little. And I'm gonna hope that when I do this, I can put in the work, put in the hours. You know, we stay hungry. No, but seriously though, put in the work, put in the hours, take what's ours. In all seriousness, I'm going to basically work really hard on this new channel when I do create it. Possibly daily uploads, maybe in the future. That's a very big future gap I'm talking about. Like, insanely large gap. I doubt it'll happen, but if it does, it'll be far in the future after the channel has been created. With that, I think I'm gonna end today's mini stream, and I hope you all enjoyed this this big old glorified yap session. I know most of the people who would ever see this, if they were to see this, wouldn't care about any of this, and to be frank, I don't either. It's not really a issue. I'm not really listing any actual problems. My reasons are just, oh, it's sad and boring now, and uh-oh, computer no work. But for real, I'm planning on, in the future, eventually, it's going to be very interesting, I hope. I can't wait to see anyone who sees this. During that, I hope that everyone is having a great day today, and even in the future, when someone sees this years later, when I become a big super YouTuber with like millions of subscribers and tons of play buttons, if someone ever finds this, good day, mate. I don't know what else to say, so yeah. I hope for the best. And if the best does come and someone sees this after that, how'd I do? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Nice. Wait, really? For real? That many subscribers? Oh my goodness. Damn, son.
Any news? Any news? Like what's going on in the future? Sure. That's crazy. I didn't know that was gonna happen. That's insane. Yes, that. Oh, by the way, that entire thing, that's totally gonna be an edit one day, for sure. Someone's gonna like duet that or edit that audio into like the future. It'll happen one day. One day, someone will find that clip and they will make it into a like thing. I'm sure of it. One day it'll happen, folks. If I'm the one who has to do it, I'll do it. Is that a zombie villager in a cave beating up a skeleton? That is something I did not think I would see today. Anyways, fellas, uh, I think it's about time that I end this yap session, because I just said that and then I continued to yap. So, if anyone sees this, stay chill, stay frosty, and from yours truly, stay cool.